Hello guys and welcome to another plan with me. This is the week of the 11th through the 17th. It's a week where I have 5 different birthdays, as well as Lila's birthday party, as well as my friend Kieran came to visit. And we are gonna zoom in a little and we will add some lighting over here. We're gonna be using this Frozen kit from SPC. This is an older kit. Honestly, if you just beg her enough, I'm sure she would reformat it for a pop mystery. It's so cutie. And I do have the extra boxes here, as well as the washi strip. And then I am going to be using the snow bundle from my shop, and I'm going to use a combo of confetti purple and pixie magenta. Had to make it as cutesy and girly as possible because I made myself this custom. It would be like 2 custom quotes, but it's perfection. And there's that and this. I used some of the doodles, and then I have my custom multi 1 and 2. I have my standard one that I use in all of my spreads, as well as the additional unique things for the week. I will be using my print impression SPC Edit planner with my SPC Edit print impression inserts. And yeah, we are just gonna get going on this beautiful spread for Miss Lila Joy's birthday. Let's assess what we have full boxes. We have these. Grab Gal. And then we have these. I'm gonna use this one with Bruni, so I don't need to use that one. I will probably maybe use the cake. Okay. So this would be 8. And I can end up doing 12 if I do 4 in the sidebar. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Perfect. I'll do this in the top corner, the Gal box, with the Happy Birthday Lila over it. And it'll be so cutesy. You guys, I am done with sale orders. Yesterday I filmed the previous plan with me to this at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I brought Kieran to the airport. We went grocery shopping. I was literally delirious. And bought like 3 boxes of cereal that I don't even need. It was a whole thing. But then yesterday I literally came home and I slept from like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then I woke up and then did nothing but lay in bed all day. And then simply went back to sleep to catch up on all of my exhaustion from working on sale orders, which are finally done. So I am going to be using the days of the week from my shop in font choice 5 unfoiled. Then I will be using the date numbers from the bundle. This half of the sheep is in shop. It's called Weekly Essentials. Otherwise, these are dates in font choice 5 in confetti purple, holes in whole choice 3 in confetti purple, and then the corners are there's 4 different corner sheets in the shop. They're from 2 different shades. I don't really know off the top of my head which ones. Also, I'm like dealing with this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, like this dry skin just on this one finger. I don't know what the issue is, but it's so itchy. So my days of the week are also of the Oops variety. It's how like I obtain a lot of my own personal stickers because I don't like wasting, because first off, it takes forever to cut things and whatever. And it's just the Wednesday. It's like a little bit wonky. So I was like, whatever, I'll just keep them for myself. But Monday was Lila's real birthday. She turned 2 and I can't believe it. She's so grown. We had a post office drop, we got groceries, went to McDonald's, came home, worked, watched YouTube, and I was just feeling really down this day. The burnout was hitting so hard, and I was just kind of like spiraling, honestly. So yeah, I had a bit of a cry sesh, was feeling quite emo, and yeah, that was basically that. Tuesday was both Nick, like Andrea's husband Nick, gamer group Nick, my pal Nick, as well as one of my best friend Liz, she's the one who came and went to see Blink 182 with me. She was at my wedding. Love her. It was both of their birthday. So I had to mark that. Me and Chris had our Taco Tuesday date to Cabo Bob's, as well as we ended up going shopping because Andrea, she just gets me. She just knows how I am. That like for example, I knew that Tony and Margie and their kids were coming to Christmas, and I was like, okay, like what should I get their kids for Christmas? Because I'm not gonna like give Andrea's kids gifts and not give their kids gifts. So I got them gifts, and then Andrea was like, oh, like FYI, like Margie asked me like what to get you guys for Christmas, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get them a gift too, because I would like feel so horrible if somebody got me a gift and I didn't get them one. So I was like, what should I do? What should I do? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make them blankets. I haven't made like not blankets in years. I think the last one I made was for Chris like 5 years ago. 6 Christmases ago. So I was like, that's a great idea. So first Chris and I went to Hobby Lobby, and then I was like, this is the worst selection ever. So then I was like, we need to go to Joann Fabrics, which is really tragic because I guess there used to be one kind of by Cabo Bob's. But now the closest one was in Round Rock, so I had to drive all the way to Round Rock to go to Joann Fabrics and get fabric. But found some really cute ones. I got like this really pretty like blue, green, pink, purple pattern for Margie, and then I got like a pizza pattern for Tony because like a boy loves food, simply. So I was like, that's perfect for him. So I did that, and then I came home and I had time to make both blankets. It only takes about 30 minutes from start to finish for me because I've made hundreds of them in my lifetime. So I just quickly. Oh, I guess Sven and Christoph are kind of a scene. Sven's little butt is in that, so we shall do that. We shall do that. Okay, that'll be fine. So I made the blankets, and then we were gonna go to Trail of Lights with the whole squad, aka me, Chris, Andrea, Nick, Tony, and Margie for Nick's birthday. And so we went and did that, and it was very fun, very beautiful. The only thing was that we literally sat in traffic for longer than like we were actually at the Trail of Lights. So that was that. I didn't really eat anything because, oh no, I ended up getting soft pretzels. But I'm just like, food trucks are really hard for me because a lot of the times, like you can't really make substitutions, and I don't like a lot of things. So there was that. But then we came home and I was just really pooped from a day out. So I literally came home and just like PTFO, you know? Wednesday was my friend Elena's birthday. I've been friends with her, since almost 10 years now. So that's pretty cool. Oh, actually no. Over 10 years. We've been friends since like 2012 maybe? Yeah. Since I started working at Hallmark. She's one of my friends from when I worked there. Love her. So I had to mark her birthday. It was also my aunt who passed away's birthday. I didn't mark that though. And then me and Andrea and Nick went to Target. I don't remember what for, but we had to go to Target. Oh, they needed like a couple of grocery things, so we went and did that. And then Andrea made us some bomb ass sandwiches for lunch. And like, I will be honest with you guys, I am not typically. I'm gonna put this cake on Lila's birthday. So we'll probably put Bruni over here, down here, because I want to put something more orange in the center here because I feel like there's not enough orange on this side then without that. So yeah, Andrea made us some bomb-ass sandwiches, and then we filmed a couple of videos for the BG Girlies YouTube channel. Make sure you go and subscribe. I think it's linked down below. And then we basically got on the couch and we each like cuddled up with like a blanket and a bag of chips and read our books. I was reading Christmas Presents by Lisa Unger, and I ended up really liking it. The only downside was that like it's a book that like switched from like, the main character's name is Madeline, and it switched from Madeline's point of view in the present, Madeline's point of view in the past, and then like a girl like named I think Lolly, whose point of view is in like the present. So like the back and forth of that without, like, at the beginning of the chapter, it didn't say what you were reading, so you were just kind of, like, confused for a few paragraphs until you figured out where you were. I did dislike that part quite a bit, so I think I ended up giving it a 4-star because of that. Had it been, like, just at the top of the page said what you were reading from, I probably would have given it a 5-star. I really enjoyed it for, like, a Christmas thriller. It was good. So I finished that book, and then we went to Mad Green's for dinner, and then we played a couple of games. We also went to Joanne because she also told me that Nick's parents were getting us Christmas presents, so I was like, I'm making them blankets, more blankets. So we went to Joanne Fabric so she could help me pick out fabric for them. So that, like, made things easier, honestly, that I, like, had her assistance. Oh, I was gonna use this on Lila's birthday. Obviously I'm not, because it got Kristoff. So yeah, we did that, and then we had a little game night, and then she was tired real early because that's just her journey currently. So I went home, and then I ended up just making those blankets that evening and got them wrapped and got the whole thing done. Thursday was Kennedy's birthday. Kennedy is one of my besties from New York. Caitlin, it's her daughter. Her son's birthday was the week prior, and then her daughter's birthday is this week. It's a lot of birthdays, you know. Maybe we'll do this here. Why not? So, we marked that, and then I worked literally all day. We got Panda Express. I watched YouTube, and then this was the day that Kieran was getting here. So the thing is I was supposed to have to, like, get him at the airport at, like, 11 in the morning. He missed his flight, okay? He simply, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. He missed his flight, from Syracuse out. For some reason, he thought it'd be a good idea to only get to the airport with like an hour, and then got stuck in TSA for a really long time. And I was like, this is why you're supposed to be there for 2 hours for domestic, 3 hours international, just to be safe. And he's like, well, it never happened before. And I'm like, yeah, but like there's always the chance. And I'm always like getting to the airport like a million hours early because I'd be paranoid. But because of that, he ended up not getting here until like 11 p.m., like 12 hours later. So I just kind of worked all day waiting for him to, you know, get here, and then went and picked him up. And then I came home, caught up on some Love Island, which has been so drama filled. And honestly, Team Cal and Tyra forever. I love them. They were both my favorite characters before they were even together. Now they're together, and that's great. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Thursday, worked all day. I like had prefaced Kieran coming this time with the fact that like it's just Black Friday. Like I have to work. There's not really another option. And he was like, yeah, no big deal. I'm just coming to see you. So like, obviously we'll still be hanging out while you work. And I'm like, okay, just wanted to like make sure you were like aware, but he understands. So we worked and hung out, and then I also had decided that I was going to make dinner while he was here because honestly I'm just kind of sick and tired of eating out. Additionally, he'll be so mad if I say this, but I'm saying it anyway. He really prefers like fast food to like sit down food, and additionally he's like, no matter where we go, he just gets like a burger, which is fine, but like I don't really eat burgers, so it's like I'm constantly having to go to places where like I don't really want to eat anyway. So yeah, basically I decided I was just gonna cook, and he literally said that my cooking was better than going out. So I think that's just like the vibes now, forever, now and forever. Okay, start with the birthday cake down here. It's like the first box. So yeah, but so we went to Cabo Bob's for lunch. We did like eat out twice for like lunches, and then one day evening we weren't home. He was really only here like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, So, went to Cabo Bob's for lunch, then we came home and I actually taught Kieran how to play Arc Nova, and that pretty much consumed our time while he was here. We just like, oh, I have like an extra box. It means I didn't need to use that one, because I have that, and this. Can I lift this up? Because I really didn't want to use this box because it's like the only flat lay. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just literally gonna layer the other box on top of it and just call it a day. There. I like that so much better. Just bothered me that that was like the only flat lay. I like it so much more now. So much more. Okay. So yeah, and then I cooked dinner that night. I made chicken bacon ranch pasta, and it was delicioso. So that happened, and Saturday I needed to go to the grocery store because Chris had used my lettuce that I had bought to make the Cobb dip for Saturday. So I had to go get lettuce, so we went and did that, and then we stopped by McDonald's. I got a Diet Coke, and Kieran got like McDonald's breakfast. Came home, worked, played Arc Nova. We went to Andrea's house for Lila's birthday party. Kieran just seems to always be here when it's like a kid's birthday party time, which is kind of funny, but you know, put that on Elsa. So yeah, we had Lila's B-Day party. It was so cute. It was Frozen themed. She had on like a big poofy dress. It was just fresh, honestly. I'm not like obsessed with the deco. It's kind of big. I think this is like my fun foil drawer of things. See if I can find something in here that like speaks to this. This one kind of matches. Let me just take like a washi strip, because the deco in this is like just the characters really big and then like a couple of leaves. So it's just not really vibing for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab like the confetti from this bundle, and because it matches Pixie Magenta pretty well. And one of these. Yeah, that's great. I love this. This looks good. Extra sparkly for Miss Lila, who is like such a little girl. She's so cute. She loves like big dresses and sparkles. And honestly, girl after my own heart. So there's that. Where are my full box overlays? Here they are. We'll toss on happy birthday, Lila on here. Perfect. But yeah, so that was that. Then we had our little game night. We played some games, had a great time. And then Sunday, again, just kind of like worked. Well, we played Arc Nova. Do that. I feel like I'll do this one with the two sisters on this box. I think that's cute. And then the three of us went out to like brunch, which was yummy, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna have to use some corners, which is fine. I'll use it on the Anna and on the cake. Do that on Briny. Okay. So we went and we did that, and then we came back home. I made pierogies and sausage for dinner because Kieran's had pierogies before, but whenever he makes them, he boils them, which is like a choice, honestly, and not a great one. I hate pierogies when they're boiled. They're just like mushy. So I was like, well, you're here, I'm gonna make like fried and like a butter with onions, and he said that they were like way better than being boiled. So we love to see it. So I did that, and then guess what? I finished the sale orders, which was great. I also made like a big fat grocery list because like, so this week, real time, Andrea and I were planning on having double girls night. We were gonna have girls night on Wednesday like normal, and we were gonna go cookie grocery shopping, as well as she has like a DMV appointment to get like her ID photo redone because I made fun of it for too bad. The girl literally showed me how bad her ID photo was the first day we met in person. And then that's not even what I was making fun of. I was making up fun of this picture from Facebook that her friend Brie uploaded where she looked like Lord Farquaad. So, mixed with Edna mode. But, anywho, so we have to go to the DMV, and so we were like, okay, we will do that, and then we'll do, like, our cookie making day and, like, our bestie gift exchange on Friday. Turns out the kids don't have school Friday, so it's not really gonna work. Like, obviously, we could do cookies with kids, but, like, we're doing, like, 10 different types of cookies, and it's just gonna be chaos if the kids were home, so... Basically, we decided to like divide and conquer the shopping list. So I had to make like a big fat shopping list. And now on Wednesday, I'm going over, I was like, okay, so like should I be there like actually early? And she's like, yeah, like actually early. And I was like, okay, what time do the kids get to school? And I'll just be over like for whatever time like they'll be out of the house. I mean like I could get there while the kids are there, but that would just cause like chaos, especially for Theodore. So that is the base for Miss Lila's birthday. Okay, I actually think I want to add a couple like of these little snowflake deco bits on the corners in this box. Add a little of the purple. So cute, love that. Okay. So I pulled stickers for the plan with me before I had this, so it's just like, we're gonna be pulling from both. When I use an older kit, I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful that we don't have to go back and forth between sheets anymore. So Monday is Lila's birthday, post office drop, groceries, and McDonald's. I was not doing a lot this day. I did not film because I just wanted to get through like work. So McDonald's gets marked in a fancy label because it's so fancy. So for Lila's birthday, we do have the birthday cake icon from the mini icons sheet in Pixie Magenta, as well as from my custom multi and font choice 2 Lila script. And then for post office drop, we have the mail envelope from the mini icons sheet in Pixie Magenta, as well as a custom PO drop from a custom multi. For groceries, we have the grocery shopping cart icon from the mini icons sheet in Pixie Magenta, as well as a groceries script in font choice 2 in Pixie Magenta. Can we talk about this, guys? That's magic. For McDonald's, this one color of the week matched so good. We have the hash brown from SBC, as well as a custom McDonald's script in font choice 2. Then we'll go down to the bottom portion, and we will use this to mark work. And then I did have a YouTube binge. Ooh, it's always so tricky when I'm using a kit that does not have, like, it's not the new format and doesn't have the big little things. Well, it has only like 2 in the whole spread because I use it so much. So we have that, and then we'll grab a little thing for being sad. Okay, so for working, I pulled in a bunch of Frozen stickers for this spread. We have Anna from SBC, as well as a work script in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. And then for YouTube binge, we've got the YouTube laptop that came on the doodles with the kit, as well as a YouTube binge custom in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. Just wish it, like, the lighting could really get her good. No, just nothing is really, like, showing you how good the foil is until I move it. Ugh. Then for being sad, I have a You Are Enough heart from SPC with a sad bitch script in font choice 2 in Pixie Magenta. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I'm going to mark is that it was Liz and Nick's birthday. So we will mark it with this. And then I will mark that Chris and I went on a lunch date. And then we went to the store. to get fabric. So for Liz and Nick's birthday, we've got the present icon from the Mini Icons sheet, and then a custom Font Choice 2 from my custom multi Nick plus Liz script. And then for me and Chris getting food, I'm going to use the nacho with like salsa on it from SPC, as well as a with Chris custom and Pixie Magenta font too. Okay, I feel like you can see the foil better now. For going to the store, I'm going to use the Olaf sticker from SPC, as well as the shopping script from the foil bundle in confetti purple. Down here, I am going to grab this to mark that I made blankets, and then I will grab the purple page flag to mark that we went to Trail of Lights. And then I was super duper sleepy when we got home. And so I'm going to use one of the 2 big little things that come in the kit. Ugh, they're so good. Okay, so for making blankets, I'm going to use the little like Elsa dolls from SPC. And then I have a custom make blankets, a custom multi in Font Choice 2. And then for Trail of Lights, I'm going to use the little lights from SPC. And then we've got Trail of Lights in Font Choice 2 in Pixie Magenta. And then for being sleepy, I've got the like slippers from SPC, as well as a Tired as Fuck script from the foil bundle, and that's in confetti purple. Wednesday, the first thing I'm gonna mark is where's my light blue? Here it is. I'll use this to mark that it was Delena's birthday, and then I will mark that the 3 of us, me, Nick, and Andrea, went to Target. And then Andrea and I did film, and we read our books. Okay, so for it being my friend Delena's B-Day, I'm gonna use the cake again. I kind of just went back and forth between the cake and the presents. And here she is. I'll put her name in. And then for going to Target with Andrea and Nick, I'm gonna use the Target bag from SPC with the custom with A and N. And then we filmed. So I have the little filming camera from the Mini Icons sheet in Pixie Magenta, as well as a custom film script in Font Choice 2 in Pixie Magenta. And then for reading, I'm going to use the Elsa Castle thing, and then a read script in Font Choice 2 in Pixie Magenta. And then to mark me and Andrea going to go get food, I'll use this washi strip. And then for our game night, I will use a pink flag. Okay. And then when I came home, I made more blankets. Because I just wanted to be done with everything for Christmas. Okay. So for us getting food, I have got Lottie with a fork and knife, and a custom with Andrea, Font Choice 2, whoa, okay, and Pixie Magenta. Then for game night, we've got like the Anna doll, as well as a game night custom in Font Choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. Then for making more blankets, I'm gonna use like the mom's little like shawl. I feel like that was so cute for blankets. And then I have more blankets. I'm gonna separate them and do blankets and more. And this is the first half. It's so pretty. Oh, love. then moving on to the second portion. Guess what I need to mark up here? I'm going to be marking that it is Miss Kennedy's birthday. Mark that with this. And then I can mark that we worked, or I worked, work was done. And then I'll use the last big little thing. Might as well use them up here. So for Kennedy's birthday, I used the present mini icon. And then I have a custom with Kennedy, or just Kennedy, script in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. Get that nonsense out of here. And then for working, I pulled in Elsa from SPC with a work script in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. And then for getting Panda, I've got the a purple Chinese food box from SPC, as well as a fast food script. It's from the bundle, that's font choice 5 and confetti purple. And then I'm gonna mark that I had a YouTube binge. Use this. And then I went to pick up Kieran. And had a Love Island binge upon arriving home. Or just watched, well, I think I watched one episode, wasn't really a binge. So for YouTube binge, I do have the Munchkin from Once More Love dressed like Olaf with a YouTube binge custom. For picking up Kieran, I do have the airplane from the mini icons sheet. And then I have pick up Kieran custom for my custom multi in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. We got pickup and Kieran. Okay. And then for watching Love Island, I do have the heart from the mini icons sheet because it's a love show, and then a TV time script in font choice 4 from the foil bundle in confetti purple. Okay, over here, the first thing we're gonna mark is working, and then we will mark that I hung out with Kieran while I worked. Okay. So for working, we are going to use the Arendelle sticker from SPC, as well as a work script in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. And then for hanging with Kieran, we're going to use the Boy Imani, I think is her name, from SPC. And we are going to put hang with Kieran. Perfect. So cute. Then I will mark that we went to Cabo Bob's. Me and Kieran played Ark Nova for the whole day. And then I did cook dinner. So I'll use this washi strip. Okay. So for going to Cabo Bob's, I have another one of the nacho chips with salsa, and then I have a Cabo Bob's custom in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. For playing Ark Nova, I'm using the computer. No, I played it on my desktop, and then an Ark Nova custom in Pixie Magenta. And then for cooking, I am just going to use this little pig dressed like Olaf from Mick Plans with a custom cook script in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. Okay, so Saturday, the first thing that I did was go grab some groceries, and then Kieran and I did stop by McDonald's to get, well, he got breakfast and I got a Diet Coke. Then we came back and worked, so I'm gonna use the purple patterned box. The purple and the pink are my favorite colors. I'm kind of avoiding using big chunks of the blues, if I'm being honest. So for groceries, we have the grocery cart icon from the mini icons sheet, and then the grocery script from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 6 confetti purple. And then for going to grab Diet Coke, I'm going to use the Diet Coke from SPC, and then I have a custom with Kieran. Perfect. For working, I'm going to use Kristoff from Once More with Love with a custom work, well, not custom, but with a work script in font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. Then down here, we will use this to mark playing Ark. No, actually, I think I want to use a little thing to mark Ark Nova. It makes more sense. is like the size of boxes that are in this kit. So we'll do that, and then I will mark that it is Lila's B-Day. I'm just gonna do the colors a little backwards because of what I have available. And then it was game night. Okay, so for Arc Nova, I'm gonna use the elephant from SPC with an Arc Nova custom, font choice 2, and Pixie Magenta. For Lila's Party, we're gonna use Elsa because she gives Elsa energy. Then I have a custom Lila's Party. We'll put Party down here, and then Lila's. And then for game night, we have got a Munchkin dressed like Sven with a custom game night. And font choice 2 of Pixie Magenta. Over here, the first thing we're gonna mark is working. Work, 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 work. And then I will mark playing Arc Nova all dang day. So for working, we've got Grandpappy from Once More with Love with a work script, font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. And then for Arc Nova, again, I'm gonna use the elephant with another custom Arc Nova, font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. And then me and the boys got food, so we will mark that with this. And then I did end up cooking Din Din, and then I was just so happy to be done with orders. So we'll mark it with this. Okay, so for getting the food, we're gonna use that from SPC and a custom with the boys. And then for cooking, I'm gonna use the like cutting board icon from the mini icons sheet, as well as a cook script and font choice 2 and Pixie Magenta. And then for being done with salad orders, I've got this like super happy face from Papershire, and I'm gonna put in a fucking done script. That's everything. Now I'll zoom out and show you guys what I have left over. And the finished spread, of course. Okay guys, this is the finished spread. It is so sparkly, so pretty. I love it. Everything I'm destashing. I forgot I didn't use the film script on Monday, so I didn't need that film script, but you know, maybe somebody else in this world will. And that is everything, guys. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down. Either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.